All right. So we're now going to have our very own Chaoqing Hou give his 10th speech. As he has proclaimed, he is the great warrior, and today we're going to watch him march his way towards the Competent Communicator Award. So let's welcome Chaoqing, everybody.
Hey, Joey. It is truly an honor to be here, to stand at this podium again. But I cannot help and keep asking myself, why am I here? Why? What motivates me to set aside time, to write and prepare each speech? What motivates me to get up here once and again, to find my own nervousness and speak to you? Especially when I'm not sure whether I should do this or I should do this. Especially when there was one line I thought was pretty funny, but you guys just gave me the poker face. Yeah, exactly like what some of you guys doing right now. Thank you. I know the journey started long before I heard about Toastmasters. Actually, long before I even could speak a single word of English. Growing up, my mom always told me the story of what happened when I was 3 years old. It was at the kindergarten holiday party, while she was standing in the crowd, looking at me nervously. I was standing on the stage, reciting a poem in front of all the kids and their parents. I spoke naturally and confidently, while my mom was holding her breath, being so scared I would make the tiniest mistakes. My own memory of this event was vague, but my mom's story made me realize that small moment on the stage was such a significant moment in my life, because I discovered my desire to express to the world in a natural way by simply taking the action. You must be wondering, what was in my 3-year-old mind? I have no idea. All I know is I just went for it. Let's fast forward 17 years. I was in college. The seed planted years ago, unfortunately, did not grow as you would hope. So the changes of teenage years, I had become shy and a little bit socially awkward. But I was still a pretty extrovert person. I joined a few extracurricular activities, and I was an officer at a tech club. At an annual event, I was asked to speak to all the new members. So here I was on the stage, facing about 50 sophomores and freshmen. I was sweating, partially because of hot weather, partially because I'm scared I will say something stupid. Have you ever had a problem? My mind was half blank. Well, the other half, unfortunately, did not have much going on either. Except the self-doubting voice, "You suck." The speech was a disaster. Afterwards, a friend pulled me aside. "Hey, Chaoqing, that wasn't very good." As a matter of fact, it was pretty disorganized and convoluted. What? Disorganized and convoluted? I tried to find excuses and did not appreciate his candor at the time. But I did view this comforting reality. The reality is, I lost it. I lost the natural way of speaking. And I knew if I want to become natural again, I need to fight the battle with my fear and self-doubts. This has turned out to be a long battle. Another few years went by. I was introduced to Toastmasters at grad school. At the time, I had good progress with my career. I had good interactions with my clients. I gave a few speeches, always got a round of applause. I feel really good about myself. Yes, I can do this. I can speak to a room full of people. Now, my passion, my confidence, and my skills finally started to grow. More than 20 years after that seed was planted. At the same time, I didn't get it why the meetings were run that way. I feel the timer was just limiting my passion to express myself. And the on-counter, I have to say, they didn't want to be my friend. 2.5 years ago, I joined U1, and I found out we have a Toastmasters club in the Times Square office. Yes! Let me find out what is it like in New York City. Let me find out what is it like in the professional world. Because in my mind, that is the next level. Here's what I did. I repackaged my icebreaker speech and delivered it to the next level audience. It went really well. Everybody loved it. Now, my ego was bloated. And my passion conceded to laziness. As soon as my business travels picked up, I used it as a perfect excuse for not coming in. Again, I lost it. I lost my momentum to pursue my passion. Until the Friday, June 6th, 2014. I was at the cafeteria on the 22nd floor, just about to grab my breakfast, that I heard this voice from behind. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you since you gave that speech 2 years ago. I turned around. It was Chirag. After a few minutes of catching up, he said to me with his usual enthusiasm, "You should come back. We'd love to see you speak again." And that was the start of me rejoining Toastmasters. Soon I discovered I wish I was not away for 2 years. I was like this kid. I peeked into the candy store. I didn't see clearly at all. I turned around, ran away. But the owner of the candy store called me back to really discover what's inside. Once the door was open, the indulgence started. In the last 6 months, every time when I get up here, I was energized. And every time one of you guys came to talk to me about the topic I spoke, I saw the joy and enthusiasm in your eyes. And in return, your joy and enthusiasm has driven me up to here, fighting my own fears and self-doubts, speaking about what I love, what I believe in, and what inspires me. The closer I got to the 10th speech, the more I asked myself, why do I speak? I know that deep inside of me, I want to express to the world confidently and naturally. To do it effectively, I have to tackle my fear and self-doubts with no hesitation. I have also learned, as I improve, I need to be really careful about my ego and laziness, like many other things in life. And of course, as I inspire you, you all inspire me in return. Today, that seed planted when I was 3 years old has been nurtured and has grown. it has become a big tree with strong branches. But this is just the beginning. I would love to see more than 1 tree, 2 trees, or 3. I would love to see a huge forest. I would love to see each one in the Toastmasters family to explore their purposes and grow. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your journey and why do you speak?